Hey everyone, Gary Elysium's back again with part 21 of my recent CD purchases. Now before we get in this video, do me a favor, please hit that subscribe button, help support my channel, and get updates every time I post a video. Just a small stack of some stuff here. Not a lot like I usually get into. So this is a late Sunday night before I went to sleep, and you just see missing my bracelets, my rings, all that. So real quick before I go to sleep, I just wanted to post this video. Nice little stack I got here. First up, Flotsam and Jetsam, Doomsday For The Deceiver. This is a 1994 Metal Blade remaster, single disc. Really cool artwork there. Really great thrash metal band, and you may know this guy here, Jason Newsted. Obviously went on to play with Metallica after the unfortunate passing of Cliff Burton. He was basically featured, well, the first recording of him was on the 598 Garage Days EP up until the, was his last recorded album, or I guess last output was S&M, was the last Metallica album to be featured on him. Last studio album was Reload. Really cool thrash metal stuff there. Next up, the best of NXS. I have the greatest hits of NXS, or the very best of, I forget which one it's called. This is a 2002 21 track CD. I know I've owned this before, and picked this up for $1, and it's in really good shape. Then we have Boston's greatest hits. I own Boston's first 3 studio albums, the self-titled debut, which is, you know, absolutely perfect. The follow-up, Don't Look Back, and then Third Stage. And this is the greatest hits, which basically collects everything off those 3 albums. There's some new stuff on here too. Picked this up for $1 also. And then here we have Attention Attention by Shinedown. This is brand new, still wrapped, super cheap. I'm not very familiar with this album at all. I do like some of the early stuff from Shinedown, like their first 2 albums. Even like some of the stuff from the 3rd album. Didn't listen to them after that. So I'm going to pop this on and see how it is. Next we have a German remaster of The Rise and Fall of Ziggy Stardust and the Spiders from Mars. Obviously the amazing album from David Bowie, one of my favorite albums of all time. This is a 2015 remaster. I was seeing this for quite some time, but again, I found it really cheap. This is my original version. This is the 1999 EMI remaster. So now I have both copies here. I'm going to try them, see which one sounds better. Something tells me this one's actually going to have a better sound to it, but we'll find out. Just amazing artwork. I just love this album, Death. I actually have like 2 or 3 t-shirts just with this, you know, different variations of the cover artwork. Just a 5-star perfect album. Next we have Sammy Hagar. This is his self-titled album, also known as I Never Said Goodbye, released in 1987 on Geffen Records. Features the hit Eagles Fly. This is also produced by Sammy Hagar and Eddie Van Halen. 10-track set, released basically when Van Halen was on top of the world. Like I said already, 1987. This came out right between Van Halen's 5150 and OU 812. Really good album here. Next up, finally found this. I was looking for this for quite some time. Scorpions Unbreakable, the 2004 studio release. I do not own this one. Scorpions, another band I absolutely love, but unfortunately I never owned this on CD. This one was kind of rare to find, so I was glad to finally find this, and it's actually out of print. So if you are looking for this, you're only going to find it probably at a used CD store or off of eBay. Altogether 12 tracks, and the last track is a retro garage mix of Remember the Good Times. This is also an enhanced CD when you would throw them in your disk drive and a computer. Remember, this is 2004, so didn't age well. But all over, awesome album, though. The album did age well. Very cool music on that. Next, we have Highwayman. This is The Road Goes On Forever, the 10th anniversary edition. Highwayman is a outlaw country supergroup consisting of Johnny Cash, Willie Nelson, Chris Christopherson, and Waylon Jennings. Features the original album remastered, 11 tracks, and some bonus tracks, which are actually demos. There's a demo from each one of the members solo. Back in the Saddle Again, acoustic outtake, and another track, If He Came Back Again. What was really cool about this, when you open it up, you take the CD out, you see Johnny Cash and Willie Nelson, and that guy in the middle, Gene Autry. I guess they're signing their guitar, and just really cool to see legends like Johnny Cash and Willie Nelson, but you have an even bigger legend in Gene Autry in between them, so I thought that was really cool. Next up is another one that's tough to find. The Devil Put Dinosaurs Here, Alice in Chains. I remember actually buying this the day it came out at a Target of all places. It was in a car, one of my cars, and I don't know if it got lost in the car or what happened, but I lost it. And for some reason, I don't know why, I went to try to find out about this, but if anyone knows, let me know in the comments. This is really rare. I guess it's out of print and hard to find. It's the only Alice in Chains CD that's really tough to find. I don't know why. Really heavy, though. I really like this album. This is probably my favorite of the 3 post-Lane Staley era Alice in Chains albums. It's much heavier than Black Gives Way to Blue, and also Rainier Fog. Rainier Fog was the latest release from Alice in Chains. This one, very relying on Jerry Cantrell's vocals. William Duvall is obviously on this album, but his vocals aren't as prevalent as Jerry Cantrell's. So this is like a really heavy, dark Alice in Chains album. This is the best, I think, of the post Lane Staley era. And then going on with country, I'm not the biggest country fan, but I do like outlaw country. And I feel like this is a newer artist that this album's not that new. It's 2015. This is Chris Stapleton, Traveler. He had the huge hit Tennessee Whiskey. I think his cover of that may be the new definitive version of it that everyone knows. So just from hearing his cover, I just thought it was amazing. So I picked this up so I can hear the rest of the album. Don't really know what's going on with this, but I will find out. Really cool picture. Chris Stapleton. Yeah, I'm not really familiar with anything else he's done besides Tennessee Whiskey, so I figured this would be one album to start on. And then, that's all over there. Let's go show you some of my Iron Maiden collection. But anyway, I finally picked this up. Best of the Beast. Okay. 1996. Iron Maiden compilation, 16 tracks, featuring everything from, let's see here. Actually, this doesn't feature anything with Paul Di'Anno. Just Bruce Dickinson and Blaze Bayley, and it's just kind of, such a cool artwork. Look at that. Amazing artwork. One of my favorite Iron Maiden covers of all time. I just, again, this was another one that was kind of rare. We don't see this too often. At least I've never seen it that often. But it's kind of weird when you open it and you see that lineup. Blaze Bayley is a good singer, but it's Bruce Dickinson, one of the greatest of all time, so it's hard to fill his shoes. But yeah, Blaze put out 2 decent albums with Iron Maiden. Again, awesome artwork on the disc. As you can see the tray there. Really cool artwork. Obviously Iron Maiden, one of the greatest bands of all time, greatest metal bands of all time. So everyone, that is my short little stack from today's recent CD purchases. Couple here. I want to thank everyone for watching. Again, if you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button. And I'll see you in the next video. Take care.